Okay, I think that was enough of that music. Not trying to sound judgy or anything. So, we are gonna wait for another 5 minutes, but for the people who are already here, I don't want to let you guys wait for like a lot longer. Yeah, I hope you guys are super excited because I definitely am. Hello, my lovelies. I hope you guys like the new fit. Um, I changed some things about my hair. And well, we have a new background, we have a little new setup. This is the setup that I'm going to be using for readings or like live readings, because I am planning on doing that more often. Yeah. So today's story is going to be written all by me. I know. She's an author, guys. I just know how to write smut. I just know how to write smut. Everything else is not in my expertise. Guys, please make sure to grab something to drink, grab some snackies. We still have 3 minutes left. Make sure that you get whatever you need to be comfy, get a blanket, you know, all that kind of shit to get comfy and cozy. Tissues. Yeah, potentially also tissues. I got water, hashtag stay healthy, me too. I have, I don't know if you can hear it. I have my water right here. Lotion, always, always. I mean, this is gonna be a not safe for work rating. And since no one can hear you, no one's gonna judge you, right? But it is 2 after, so I would say let's start. For the people who just joined new, today we are doing a smut reading, meaning a Josie live smut. It's a story I wrote myself because, you know, you can't fucking find good smut stories online. My hope said it's gonna be around 20 minutes, plus minus. We'll see how good that is gonna work out for us. I hope everyone's ready because we're gonna start now. The story is called Stream. It is written from my perspective, and it is male x female. So it's me x another person. I can promise you that much. It is never gonna be a name. You will never hear a name, so you can just imagine it would be you. Stream. Welcome back, everyone. With a big smile, I checked the camera to see if everything was working, making sure to entertain my chat, keep on yapping, talking about nonsense and trivial things, while my brain was not quite ready to focus on anything really. My thoughts still on yesterday night. The flirts I had with him, the thoughts about his voice, the sexy tattoos, and the wish about his hands wandering over my body. How could I focus? A silent moan slipped out. My bad, chat. I stubbed my toe while trying to sit up. Sorry. I shook my head, trying to focus on the game, but how could I? His face, the way he talked to me, again, his hands on my body. My thoughts are full. God, this man really turned my head around. The longer the stream went on, the more needy I started to get. Settling around in the chair, starting to sweat a bit. Chat, you need to give me a second. It's getting really warm in here. I think I need to set up my fan. I clicked the break screen and stood up, only now noticing the puddle I've been sitting in. Fuck. I reached down to my panties, and, as expected, soaking wet. I roll my eyes at myself and try to ignore it while setting up the fan. But the lust overpowered me. Hearing the noise from the fan, I'm slowly realizing it kind of sounds like a vibrator if you think about it. The idea came into my head like someone detonated a bomb. I sat back down, grabbed the vibrator that had been charging on the cable mesh next to me. Slowly, I put it in my panties. I moan out as the cold silicone touches my soft skin. Without thinking twice, I DM him. Hey, I know I'm on stream, but I kinda need help. I didn't have to wait long before I received an answer. Are you okay? Do you need something? Want me to grab a mod? Reading this, I had to smile. Caring as always. One of the reasons I fell so head over heels. Not, no, not that kind of help. I replied, kind of hoping for him to get the hint already. Whilst looking at the three dots disappearing and reappearing, I started to get more frustrated and decided to go full on and then tell him. Listen, don't judge me, but I'm like super horny right now. And you know, the fan that I just set up, it kind of sounds like a vibrator through my mic. Would you maybe want to use my toy and control it while I'm on stream? Shivering from excitement, I could barely wait until he finally answered. Is that even a question? As fast as possible, for my now slightly slippery fingers, I send him a control link. Sorry, not home. Connection might break in between, said the message in the app. Hi Chad, I'm back. I hope y'all didn't miss me too. I pinched my thigh. Focus, Josie. Focus. My thoughts running while trying to keep my composure. My bad. I think I might be running up with a cold. Anyways. As good as possible, I try to focus on the game, while it is not going too good. With him teasing my clit, the sucking toy felt so much stronger, and way better while I'm on stream. The fear of getting caught made me so much more wet. I felt like every single nerve ending was getting stimulated at once. I wasn't able to handle how the fabric of the shirt rubbing against my nipples anymore, and so that piece of clothing flew on the floor, breasts wide out. Every few seconds, feeling the cold breeze of the now rotating fan on my nipples, making them harder and more difficult not to play with. The longer the stream went on, the lower he put the vibrations. Even though the stimulation turned fewer and fewer with every little breath, it started to feel more intense. I caught myself slacking off multiple times until the toy turned off. Fair enough. He warned me the connection might break. I went out, but also was a bit relieved. I tried to gain my focus again on chat. As I started getting a bit more focused and started replying more and more to messages again, I felt a warm, soft breeze on my nipples. A completely different feeling from the cold air blown towards me from the fan. Confused, my head flew around, and on my left, I saw the door opening. My first thought was that one of my dogs managed to open the door by themselves again. Suddenly, I saw a message on my phone. Not a word. I was ready for the toy to go on again, but it didn't. However, I felt something going underneath the table. Very fast, I muted my mic. Hey, leave. I need to work. Suddenly, I felt a hand on my thigh. Oh, baby, I ain't your dog. The same second, I felt the cold breeze on my already overstimulated clit. Come on, sweetheart. Unmute the stream. Go on. I slightly nod, still not realizing what happened. I continued with my stream as usually, besides the fact that now I suddenly felt a tongue next to my lower lips. Slowly teasing with his tongue, I felt it going up and down until he suddenly pressed my clit. My eyes rolled into the back of my head, and a hiss left my body, continuing to exactly hit the spot over and over until he suddenly started circling it again. Just teasing. My phone buzzed. Tell them the VTuber model broke. Now, be a good girl. Come on. My answer was, again, a slight nod. His hands moved to the mic and muted it, slowly starting to smile in a seductive way. Terrified but highly aroused, I did what he told me to and turned on my PNG. While in my break screen, he pulls me off the chair, sits himself down, and starts grinning at me. And now, you are going to be my cute little cock slave. The hands which have been on the mic pull me closer and right on his dick. The loudest moan I released in a while echoed through the room. God, you're so hot sitting there, breasts out for everyone to see. Imagine if your camera turned on right now. I could feel the grin and lustful breath on my neck. Having me control your toy while you work, and everyone could notice it right now. You dirty fucking slut. And if you move, you better be ready. He unmutes the microphone again and points at the PC. With a bad stutter, I start talking. I apologize for the technical difficulties. I promise I'll have it fixed by Tuesday. Sitting there forming a wet puddle on his lap, feeling his cock pulse inside me, not being able to do or say anything. My lust only growing stronger. Suddenly, a slight pinch on my nipple. Oh, why the fuck did I have to be the left one? I should be thankful he didn't do the right one, otherwise my thoughts got disrupted as I felt his nails slightly going over my right nipple and then digging in. I bit my lower lip, trying so hard not to make a sound. His mouth wandering from the back of my neck to my earlobe, gently biting and licking it until he very, very silently growls. The same second, pushing me all the way down on his dick. I moaned out, trying to hide it with a cough, but it was already too late. My bad, y'all. I'm really not doing well. I really bad. I moan out again as I feel him starting to move my hip up and down against him and his stick. Really bad stomach pains. I think I'll end here. As fast as possible, I start a rate, not even properly ending. And all I can feel is him pressing a magic wand on my clit and his dick all the way inside of me. The weight moves along my lips, an opening while inserting in, out, my clit feeling a burning sensation, not being able to hold it anymore. A loud scream leaves my body, and I squirt right over both of our legs, the floor, the chair. Josie. I haven't allowed you to come yet, have I? Tears streaming down my face from overstimulation and relief. I'm so sorry. Keep it. I don't want to hear it. Stand up and against your desk. With a nodding, I do exactly as he says. Legs shaking and trembling, putting all my weight on the tabletop. Bend over. Your tits better touch that hard-cold table. Spread your legs, little slut. Another quiet moan leaves my body. The way he talks to me gives me tingles. It could also have been the coldness from the table on my nipples, or the fresh breeze tickling my crotch from behind. But everything just felt so good right now. Until I felt a hard smack on my ass. This time I started groaning in pain. Even though he already removed his hand from my ass, I could still feel a slight burn on my skin. Then the next one, and another one, and another one. You better think twice before you come without begging, you bitch. and without warning, I felt his tip inside me, heart pounding in and out, banging me right there against the table. One hand on my hip, grabbing it, moving it with every thrust against his own, while the other hand grabbed my hair by the roots and pulled my head back. Moan, be a good little slut. Without question, I did exactly as I was told. I could feel him pulsating inside me, getting harder with every second, moving slowly, completely out just to thrust it back in with all force. And as I felt his thrust inside me, he hit my G-spot with his tip. I clenched together, tears rolling down my face, as he growls in my ear, "Come, now. That's an order." And suddenly, I feel him pumping his hot cream directly on the G-spot. My whole body breaking under the pressure, and I screamed one last time before he pulled out. Shaking, I sank into the floor, covered in sweat, tears, my cum, his dripping out of me and down my trembling legs. Again grinning, he looks at me. "You were such a good little girl. Come here," softly lifting me up in his arms, carrying me over to my bed, where he already placed towels. Must have done that before he came into my office. With care, he placed me down and laid next to me, and all I can feel are his arms around me while I drift into a deep sleep. So, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. A short story, but that was what you guys wanted. I won my Val comp with this. Shit, felt longer. I know it's a short story, but I will make sure to have a longer one ready for the next one. My plan is to make something like this basically every month once. And the plan is also for it to be the second Friday of every month. Good job, you did well, girl, thank you. Well, I hope this inspired your fantasy a bit. And you did actually enjoy it. As I said, next one will be longer. I will make a little questionnaire in the info channel if people are actually interested in having this again. Something is inspired, alright. Thank you guys super much. I hope you have a wonderful time.